NFL Network now on the Westwood One Radio Network. Giants tight end Darren Waller has informed the team that he's retiring after 8 seasons, according to NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport. The team released a statement saying in part, quote, "We have great respect for Darren as a person and player. We wish him nothing but the best." The Pro Bowl tight end also played for the Ravens and Raiders. Houston quarterback C.J. Stroud is comparing receiver Nico Collins to a Texans legend. Quote, "He's like our age's Andre Johnson, in my opinion." Johnson, who's part of this year's Pro Football Hall of Fame class, is the franchise's all-time leader in receptions, receiving yards, and touchdowns. The Lions were informed by the NFL Players Association that they had to forfeit today's organized team activity workouts after recently violating player work rules regarding on-field physical contact pursuant to the collective bargaining agreement. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
If you need bold banners to boost your business, but you're on a budget, think Staples. Because now at Staples, you can save up to $50 on your print purchase. From posters and flyers to signs and menus, Staples can print anything you need to move your business forward. And with Staples Print Perfect Guarantee, it's done right or it's printed again free. Plus, same-day service is available on hundreds of items if you order by noon. Get it printed right at Staples. And now get up to $50 off your print purchase. And 76, visit staples.com/print for details.
This is the story of the one. As head of maintenance at a concert hall, he knows the show must always go on. That's why he works behind the scenes, ensuring every light is working, the HVAC is humming, and his facility shines. With Granger's supplies and solutions for every challenge he faces, plus 24/7 customer support, his venue never misses a beat. Call quickgranger.com or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
And it is a Monday, the 10th day of June, 2024. I'm Carroll. In the newsroom, it's Jared. We've got a look at world and California news, local news, sports, financial news, weather, other good stuff coming your way. Right, Jared? Okay. And let's see. There's a new film out. It puts Miami in the spotlight. It's Bad Boys Ride or Die. It had its premiere in the city of Miami. It's the fourth film in the Bad Boys franchise. And Will Smith says he hopes it feels like a love letter to Miami. Yeah. Okie dokie, I guess a love letter is better than a cold slap in the face, right? In this movie, Will Smith gets to slap people around without fear of getting kicked out of the academy. Yeah, so Will's going to love it. Yeah, welcome back to the world, Will Smith, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Look at what's going on around the world, and you just kind of shake your head a little bit. But in the news, just a day before her wedding, Lydia Kessinger and her now husband, Alex, were transporting a mattress to their new home in Utah. At about 50 miles an hour, things shifted, propelling the woman onto the road. She sustained road rash and chipped teeth. Usually road rash and chipped teeth come when the bride tosses the bouquet. But from the sounds of this, it sounds like they were driving a pickup and she was sitting on the load in the back of the pickup truck. Oh, well.
She got carried away with the mattress?
I suppose,
she was sitting on it, probably trying to hold it down, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well. It's, terrible thing. Yeah, but they survived.
It's like Aladdin's magic carpet, except she was on the mattress.
Okay. And in the news, Volkswagen has unveiled a new high-mileage gasoline-powered car. You know, when you look at history, some things never change. The Germans can still make it to Paris in one tank. Let's see. Did you have a good weekend?
Yes. Very fun.
Okay. Party, right?
You know, all that fun stuff last week.
Okay. We've got birthdays today. Let's see. Actor Alexandra Stewart is 85. Singer Shirley Alston Reeves. Shirley of the Shirelles, 83. Actor Jürgen Prochnow is 83. one of my favorite movies of all time. He starred in Das Boot, The Boat. And let's see, actor Frankie Faison is 75. Actor Gina Gershon, 62. Actor Jean Triplehorn, 61. Actor Kate Flannery, 60. Model. Actor Elizabeth Hurley, 59. Actor Doug McKean is 58. Actor Hugh Dancy, 49. Actor DJ Qualls, 46. Actor Shane West, 46. Actor Lily Sobieski is 42. Actor Titus Macon, 35. Actor Tristan Mays is 34. Actor Eden McCoy is 21. You ready for your friends and neighbors in the Valley?
Let's do it. These are the important ones.
We have happy birthday wishes today for Carolina Aguilar, Gordon Ledyard, Stephen Vargas, Aniceto Zamudio, Joe Noriega, Roberto Tapia, Sonia Vasquez, Joe Rodarte, and Braylon Evans. Happy birthday from Kxo. Okay, and many happy returns. Well, let's see. Have you been following Caitlin Clark?
Somewhat.
Okay, well, Caitlin Clark's popularity is influencing baby names. A new report from website Baby Center shows the name Caitlin is up almost 1,600 spots as a girl's name, and Clark is up 15 spots as a boy's name. Yeah, the name Kanye is down about 15,000 spots, but that's beside the point. Well, he's not Kanye anymore anyway, is he?
It's just Ye.
Yay,
Yeah.
yay, easy, okay. Looking for work somewhere. I don't think he's going to have to work another day in his life. Okay. We've got important news and things, so if you're ready for that, we'll jump in.
Use time.
Okay. Let's start off with a look at world and California news headlines. Brought to you this morning by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District, delivering real-time updates about the air that you breathe.
CBS News Brief. Days after Israel rescued 4 hostages in Gaza, Secretary of State Blinken's phoned from Egypt to Israel today in a renewed push for a ceasefire.
The best way, the most effective way to get everyone home, including the American hostages, is through this proposal.
Hamas says 270 Palestinians were killed during the rescue mission. The defense could rest its case at Hunter Biden's federal gun trial today. CBS's Scott McFarland says the defendant is not expected to testify.
Legal analysts were unequivocal. It would be a risky proposition for the defendant to take the stand in this case, opening the door for all kinds of questions that may not help the defense's cause.
Heads up for swimmers in Hawaii and Florida after a series of shark attacks. This EMT on the scene when a 15-year-old girl's hand was bitten off near Panama City Beach.
Looked down there and saw the severity of the injury. I realized that anybody who had any kind of medical knowledge needed to help.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
The Imperial County Air Pollution Control District delivers real-time information about the quality of the air you breathe. Visit the website at apcd.imperialcounty.org to stay informed about air quality around the valley. The website also includes information for upcoming meetings, programs, and there's access to the dust cams set up around the valley. Visit apcd.imperialcounty.org today.
California headline news: a suspect in Sacramento's worst ever mass shooting dies in jail. Smiley Martin found dead in his cell over the weekend. The public defender for his brother DeAndre Martin, a co-defendant, now concerned for his safety.
We want to make sure that he is that the jail obviously is sensitive to these circumstances to make sure that DeAndre is safe while he is in custody.
Cause of death under investigation. Martin is suspect in the shootings of 18 people in Sacramento in 2022. 6 of the victims died. The Martin brothers claim self-defense. Shooting and stabbing at a popular Oak Shore day use area of Lake Berryessa in Napa County.
There's an active fight going on between 2 groups of subjects, approximately 20 people involved.
The sheriff saying shots were fired during an altercation, 2 stabbing victims hospitalized, no immediate arrests. Gas prices averaging $4.92 a gallon, down 12 cents from last week, nearly 40 cents lower than last month. Jeff Scott, California News.
And World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. Log on to imperialvalleyair.org for real-time information about the air that you breathe.
Sherry, what have you done to your hair? What do you mean? Does it not look good? It doesn't look good. It looks freaking amazing. I can't believe how thick and healthy it looks. Oh, I must know your secret. No secret. It's hair volume from New Nordic. Hair volume, huh? Well, it certainly lives up to its name. Your hair has never looked so thick. It is gorgeous. I was so tired of having thin and brittle hair. Ugh, and the shedding. So I figured I'd give hair volume a try. Needless to say, I'm thrilled with the results. Hey, where are you going? I'm going to pick up some hair volume right now. My reunion's next month, and I want my hair to look as good as yours.
Hair Volume is the best-selling hair tablet in the world and one of many award-winning natural health products from New Nordic, the #1 supplier of dietary supplements in Scandinavia. Purchase at newnordicusa.com or your local Walgreens, Rite Aid, or CVS. Available as a tablet or delicious gummy. Help your hair look full, voluminous, and beautiful again at nordiciusa.com, Walgreens, Rite Aid, or CVS.
And it's page 1 of the local news. Page 1 is a service of El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, with 3 locations to serve you at El Centro Motors in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 in Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall.
We have an update on a homicide from last week. Looks like on Thursday, June 6th, at approximately 6:58 a.m., Yuma County Sheriff's Office responded to a report of a vehicle in a canal and a deceased male in the area of Avenue G and County 21st Street. During the initial investigation, it was determined the deceased to be a victim of a homicide. The Yuma County Sheriff's Office Criminal Investigations Bureau responded and assumed the investigation. The victim of the homicide has been identified as Eric Cruz, 29, of Yuma, Arizona. Next of kin have been notified, and the case remains under investigation. An early morning fire. El Centro Fire Department received a call at 5 Friday morning when witnesses had spotted smoke coming from the Sombrero restaurant at the Ivy Mall. The fire crew made entry and found the fire had already started to spread. The fire had gotten into the walls, making it difficult to stop. The firefighters were able to knock down the fire. Because of the early morning hour, the restaurant was empty. No injuries were reported. The cause of the fire is under investigation. And a hit and run, according to initial investigation. The California Highway Patrol is investigating an apparent hit-and-run accident. The collision was reported shortly after 6 a.m. Saturday on Highway 86. According to initial information, the accident apparently occurred late Friday night or very early Saturday morning. A small car ran off the road and appears to have overturned before coming to rest along a roadside fence. There was no one around the scene when officers arrived. The accident remains under investigation. And Monday with the mayor. The next Monday is Monday with the mayor, and it's scheduled. El Centro Mayor Sylvia Marroquin will be at AV Plumbing and Supply at 641 State Street on Monday, June 10th at 5:30. So that'll be today, 5:30. El Centro residents are encouraged to attend and discuss any topics related to the city with Mayor Marroquin and El Centro city staff. KXO News Time, 7:42.
How about the next time you need service on your car? We come to you. Hi, this is Mike Allison for El Centro Motors and Quick Lane. Our mobile service vans are an extension of our dealership service lane. We will come to you for an oil change, filters, brakes, batteries, tire rotation, and so much more. Hey, while your car is just sitting there at work, we'll take care of your service needs, and it doesn't cost any extra. Schedule your appointment now at elcentromotors.net. El Centro Motors Mobile Service Vans. What a great idea.
And the city of El Centro launches a new website, Imperial Avenue Complete Street Plans website. It is being launched by the city of El Centro. The purpose is to keep residents up to date on the Imperial Avenue Complete Street Plans, Complete Streets Plan. Yeah, there it is. The website is to promote community engagement and provide updates with city works to enhance all modes of transportation transportation and travel along Imperial Avenue. The plan focuses on the Imperial Avenue corridor between Adams Avenue and Tresh Road. It aims to preserve Imperial Avenue as an essential regional roadway while incorporating needed safety and beautification improvements for people walking, bicycling, and taking transit. The plan, funded through a grant from the Caltrans Sustainable Planning Program, is scheduled to be completed by February 2025. The new website is located on the front page of the City of El Centro website. And Calapat Council, the Calapat City Council, meets Tuesday. They will meet in closed session starting at 5:30 p.m. On the closed session agenda are 2 items: an employee performance evaluation of the city manager and a conference with legal counsel about anticipated litigation. The regular session starts at 6 p.m. The consent agenda includes action on the continued Delta Street lift station emergency, a CR&R commercial rate increase, and a mutual aid agreement between the City of Calapat and Centinela State Prison. The regular business agenda includes a request for hard closure of several streets for 4th of July, and the meeting will be held in Calapat City Council chambers. That's it for page 1 of local news. Page 2 up next.
And page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. Before you head out on the road for a summer road trip, head into Quick Lane. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Now you can get the best right here in the Imperial Valley. Premium beef from Ah Beef. Ah Beef is family owned and operated by the Lofton family and delivers premium beef from our farm to your fork. How good is Ah Beef? The herd is bred from some of the finest genetic lines of Angus and Holstein cattle raised in Texas, and now you can get it locally at Ah Beef at 28 Shank Road in Brawley by Del Rio Country Club with all your favorite cuts of meat. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., or you can visit ahbeef.com and order online. That's ahbeef.com. Ah Beef, offering you premium meats from our farm to your fork.
And local news, page 2, with weather, served by Burgers and Beer. They've got the best burgers in the valley. Daily lunch specials Monday through Friday, and of course happy hour 3 till 6 p.m. every day.
31-year-old charged with attempted murder. Citali Gonzalez was in court Thursday. She was formally charged with attempted murder and 2 other charges. The woman had been arrested on May 31st in Calexico. Police say the woman struck a man in the head with a hammer as he slept. The victim survived the attack and was transported to a hospital. Officials say he's expected to fully recover. Police say they had to search for the weapon used in the attack. It was finally found on a roof. And limited tickets available for Economic and Energy Summit, 2024 Imperial Valley Economic and Energy Summit. It's coming up this week. The Imperial Valley Economic Development Corporation is hosting the annual event at Imperial Valley College. It'll be held June 12th through the 14th. IVEDC says limited tickets are available. The conference is being co-hosted by Imperial Regional Alliance and Imperial Valley Business Resource Center. The 3-day event will convene local leaders and industry experts to discuss industry and economic growth in Imperial Valley. Attendees will have ample opportunities to network and join conversations that shape Imperial Valley's future. This year's conference will cover top industry clusters, including Lithium Valley, recycling, transmission and clean transportation, including electric vehicle battery supply chains, green hydrogen, and renewable natural gas and fuels. Contact IVEDC for ticket and registration information. And county supervisors conduct a public hearing. Supervisors change hats to conduct a public hearing. It happened earlier last week. The board convened as the Gateway Service Area Board of Directors. That was necessary in order to conduct a public hearing on the Gateway Service Area. The Gateway Service Area is on the U.S. side of the east port of entry. As a result of the hearing, the board adopted a resolution to form the service district. Once the district is formed, the Gateway Service Area will focus on providing essential public services such as water, sewer, and street maintenance, improving infrastructure, ensuring compliance with regulatory standards, and enhancing the quality of life for residents within the service area. An industrial park and travel center are currently under construction in that area. And ECRMC financial and operational updates. El Centro Regional Medical Center is an affiliate of UC San Diego Health. The update says ECRMC has achieved positive financial status. Patient visits have been restored to pre-pandemic levels. And it looks like the update says over the past 15 months, ECRMC has implemented a number of operational initiatives to establish the organization for future longevity. They have made improvements to the hospital's contract management process and has negotiated favorable contracts, aligned the organization to meet its operational needs, and worked diligently to increase timely pay reimbursements for services already provided. KXO News Time, 7:48. Let's take a look at weather next.
Did you know that Burgers and Beer has happy hour every day from 3 to 6? With specials on select appetizers, beer specials, and more. Ask about drink specials all day with $5 drinks like Margarita Monday, Tonic Tuesday, Wine Down Wednesday, and Thirsty Thursday. Our weekday lunch specials include a soft drink from only $8 to $11. June specials include Firestone Walker, 16 ounce, just $6, 22 ounce, $8, and French dip sandwiches. Burgers and Beer, with 5 locations, proudly serving you, your family, and friends since 1985. Burgers and Beer, for the best burger in town.
The National Weather Service says near to slightly above normal temperatures will continue today before temperatures begin increasing starting tomorrow. Excessive heat conditions are expected to develop across the Imperial and Yuma valleys Tuesday through Thursday as afternoon temperatures approach or exceed 110 degrees. Dry conditions are expected to continue through the forecast period. 104 the high in the valley yesterday, 70 our overnight low. Sunny today with a high near 103. East-southeast wind about 5 miles an hour becoming northwest. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 75. Southeast wind about 5 miles an hour becoming west after midnight. Tomorrow will be sunny with a high near 106. Southeast wind about 5 miles an hour. We have 76 degrees, 54% relative humidity, wind out of the west at about 3 miles an hour. Local news, page 2, and the weather brought to you by Burgers and Beer, the place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Bring the family, meet your friends at Burgers and Beer.
Let's talk about it. Bringing community mental health issues to your radio. Listen each Sunday morning to KXO AM 1230 at 7 a.m. or on Sunday evening at 7 p.m. on FM 107.5. Or log on to kxoradio.com for a podcast of the show in its entirety. This program is produced by the Public Affairs Department of KXO AM 1230 and FM 107.5. Let's Talk About It is presented as a public service of Imperial County Behavioral Health Services.
And it's sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. NBA action yesterday. The Celtics moved to a 2-zip advantage in the NBA Finals. Celtics whipped the Mavericks 105-98. Action resumes on Wednesday. Yeah, and again, Boston leads the series 2-0. And University of Connecticut men's basketball coach Dan Hurley told ESPN that the Lakers made a compelling case and presented a compelling vision for him to become the franchise's next coach. But he loves what he has built with the 2-time defending national champion Huskies. Hurley says he plans to make a decision by today. Hurley says, I was impressed with the Lakers VP and general manager Rob Pelinka and owner Jeannie Buss. Yeah, hey, well, you know, we just kind of wait and see what King James has to say before anybody does anything. Carlos Alcaraz became the youngest man to win Grand Slam titles in all 3 services. He defeated Alexander Zverev in 5 sets to capture the French Open yesterday. And Jannik Sinner overtook Novak Djokovic as number 1 in the ATP ratings. And by the way, Iga Swiatek continued her relentless dominance on clay as she won her 4th French Open title and 5th Grand Slam, trouncing Jasmine Paolini 6-2, 6-1 at Roland Garros on Saturday.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
Major League Baseball yesterday in London. The Mets tweaked the Phillies 6-5. Rangers over the Giants 7-2. Nationals beat the Braves 8-5. It was the Twins going 10 innings before they defeated the Pirates 11-5. Orioles beat up on the Rays 9-2. Cubs over the Reds 4-2. Guardians whipped the Marlins 6-3. Tigers topped the Brewers 10-2. Red Sox outlasted the White Sox 6-4 in 10 innings. Another 10-inning game. It was the Mariners nipping the Royals 6-5. Cardinals rolled the Rockies 5-1. Angels topped the Astros 9-7. Blue Jays beat the Athletics 6-4 in 10. It was the Yankees salvaging the series with a 6-4 win over the Dodgers. And the Diamondbacks, well, the Diamondbacks powered up and beat the Padres 9-3. And winning has become a habit for Scotty Scheffler. Yeah, he picked up a victory yesterday. Don't forget, we've got PGA Championship action. We'll have updates on AM 1230 for the, it's the U.S. Open. No. Which one is it? We'll get to that. Anyway, that's it for Sports Time. Sports Time brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers.
Since 1901, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has provided the finest printing and copying services from start to finish. When you choose Imperial Printers Rocket Copy, you can feel confident in our expertise and personal attention to your project. We have a team of professional graphic designers ready to take your ideas and make them a reality. From promotional merchandise, full-color brochures, blueprints, and high-speed copies to business forms and everything else in between, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers dependable and affordable quality printing. Thank you for choosing locally owned and operated Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. We have convenient locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley.
And it's financial news and a brief look at the weather, all brought to you by Southwest Postal Service, the only postal box service offering 24-hour a day, 365 days a year service. Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil, El Centro. Tesla's controversial CEO, Elon Musk, and his massive wealth are front and center in a shareholder vote this coming week. 5 months ago, a Delaware judge threw out the largest pay package in history, then worth more than $50 billion that Tesla's very friendly board had given Musk in 2018. Now, Musk and the board want Tesla shareholders not only to vote again to give him back those stock options, but to relocate Tesla away from the judge's estate entirely. And his board is threatening if they don't do so, they won't get the attention they need from Musk to turn around a company facing its greatest trouble in several years. Tesla's stock price slid by more than half from its peak as a $1 trillion company in late 2021. Its sales fell short of forecast and promises. Its profits are squeezed by a global price war for EVs that it started itself. Yet Musk wants $50 billion plus in compensation. Car manufacturer Stellantis is recalling over 210,000 SUVs and pickup trucks over a software malfunction that could cause their electronic stability control systems to fail. The company said the issue stems from a defective anti-lock braking system, which in turn deactivates the stability control system. The system is a critical safety feature in many vehicles, which prevents a loss of steering capabilities in emergency situations when the driver loses control of the vehicle, like on icy or flooded roads. Taking a look at what's shaking on the big board, it's mixed again. The Dow off 100 points at 38,699. Meanwhile, S&P 500 down 3.5 points at 53.43. NASDAQ up 16 points at 17,148. Gold off $1.40 an ounce, and oil up $1.14 a barrel.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
It will be sunny today with a high near 103, east-southeast wind about 5 miles an hour becoming northwest. Tonight, mostly clear, a low around 75, southeast wind about 5 miles an hour becoming west after midnight. Tuesday, sunny with a high near 106, southeast wind about 5 miles an hour. And right now, we have 77 degrees, 53% relative humidity, wind out of the west at 3. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company that protects you, your home, your business, construction site 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
Know your rights. The Family Justice Center is here for you. If you're a victim of domestic violence, sexual assault, elder or dependent adult abuse from family, friends, or others, we can help. It's up to you and people around you to keep a watchful eye on our neighbors and community members. You should be treated with dignity and respect, with no fear or abuse. If you see this, call the Family Justice Center for guidance at 760-336-3965. Ensuring safety, protecting families, and seeking justice.
The best oldies on the radio.
KXO, El Centro, the source.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by T-Mobile.
I'm Steve Kathan. A federal jury in Delaware is close to getting the criminal case against President Biden's son, Hunter. He did not testify in his own defense. CBS's Scott McFarland's at the courthouse.
The day in court began with a battle over jury instructions, which are really pivotal in this case because the defense has been making this argument through its questioning that the federal form Hunter Biden is charged with making false statements on was less than clear. The question he answered was, are you a drug user or somebody addicted to drugs? The defense has made this claim through their questioning that that's a different question than have you ever been a drug user or addicted to drugs.
For Donald Trump, a virtual pre-sentencing meeting is taking place today. Legal analyst Thane Rosenbaum says it comes about a month before his sentencing on 34 felony counts.
The defendant does not have to cooperate or even attend, but it's a good idea to do so since the probation officer files a report with the judge, which factors into the ultimate sentencing decision.
Overseas, Secretary of State Blinken began his latest Middle East mission in Egypt, urging leaders in the region to lean on Hamas to accept a Gaza ceasefire deal.
If you want a ceasefire, press Hamas to say yes. If you want to alleviate the terrible suffering of Palestinians in Gaza, press Hamas to say yes.
Blinken is now in Israel. Far-right parties made gains in elections held in European Union countries. CBS's Ramy Inocencio.
European voters show that they're more concerned about what's directly and really negatively impacting them. Immigration, we know, is one of the biggest issues. People finally got their vote to say, hey, we have had enough. Voters are also pushing back against climate change policies, and people don't want to pay for new policies to cut carbon emissions.
It's another week of triple-digit temperatures in store for much of the Southwest. forecast. Odyssey, New York meteorologist Craig Allen.
It is likely to top the 105, 110 degree mark for portions of Nevada, the California deserts, and on down into Arizona.
Well, now to Alabama, where 30 people just outside Mobile are facing charges after police say they broke up a dogfighting ring. These people live nearby.
It sounded like they had a whole lot of dogs, but we just didn't know what was going on over there.
It was terrifying. It was bad. Just knowing what all they've been doing back here, been awful.
The drug maker Moderna gives high marks to a clinical trial of its combo vaccine for COVID-19 and the flu. The company says it outperformed standalone shots in tests on people 50 years old and older. Wall Street, right now the Dow is down 93 points. The S&P is down 2. This is CBS News.
Switch to T-Mobile and save with tons of benefits on every plan versus AT&T and Verizon. Use the savings calculator to find out how at T-Mobile.com/switch.
With T-Mobile, you can get tons of benefits and still save because nobody likes having to choose. It's like getting romance and sci-fi.
I love you. Also, I'm a robot.
At T-Mobile, you can get the benefits you want and still save on every plan versus AT&T and Verizon. See how with our savings calculator at T-Mobile.com/switch. Plus, switch and keep your phone. We'll pay it off up to $800.
A virtual prepaid card in 15 days. Qualifying unlocked device, credit, service, and timely redemption required. Card has no cash access and expires in 6 months. See T-Mobile.com.
Hi, we're Comparion Insurance Agency. Never heard of us? We know. But to help it stick that our local agents are insurance experts, we're going to say local agent 3 times in the next 5 seconds. Local agent. Local agent. Local agent.
Find us at ComparionInsurance.com.
If you're looking for affordable term life insurance but have type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, or have other health issues, call Term Provider at 800-337-4168. 800-337-4168.
Wild scene at an Oregon rodeo.
A bull took his musical cue from Lee Greenwood's song at a rodeo southeast of Portland, Oregon, not only standing up, but running around the arena, then hopping over a fence and plowing through a concession area during the final ride in the City of Sisters. The bull, named Party Bus, lifted one woman off the ground, bounced her off its horns, and trampled her. A total of 3 were injured, none seriously, before livestock pros moved in and corralled the animal. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
The knee injury to Novak Djokovic means Italian Jannik Sinner is now the #1 tennis player in the world. He'll be the top seed at Wimbledon in a few weeks. Newly minted French Open champ Carlos Alcaraz is now ranked 2nd in the world. Djokovic slips to 3rd. Iga Swiatek is the world #1 for women. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
Present to you with this year's Choice YouTuber Award,
Carroll Buckley.
Prepare to get rocked.
That was unbelievable. AM 1230 KXO.
1230 KXO.